just because you ain't got an apple for him or something. Come on then. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're lovely, you aren't you? Were you in Shrek? Oh, right, you heard it before. Come back for a chat now. Who was your favourite then? Shrek? Princess Fiona? Shrek? Me too. Think I look like him? No, I don't either. Hi folks. We're off up to Hart on the hills overlooking Prendwick. It's a bit windy and a bit blowy. It's dry at the moment. It's very grey and miserable and overcast. So I was hoping it was going to be a bit better after yesterday. And I got up this morning, it was noticeably brighter, but that brightness has blown away. So just going past a little camping site here, huts in the hills. I'm not so sure if Robson Green didn't stay here on his recent series that he did, which was pretty good to be fair. Give Northumberland a very good push on the tourism front for things to do. Anyway, we'll press on, and I'll bring you back as and when there's something of interest. I'm just leaving the village, and just keep your eyes and ears peeled just coming around this bend, because it's a really tight bend, and then we're going to pick up a public byway heading towards Ingram. So it looks like this track has been put in fairly recently, or upgraded fairly recently, to cope with the logging vehicles. I'm not entirely sure where these logs have come from. No doubt more victims of Storm Arwen, but makes following the path and the terrain quite easy. The need for a rant again. Helium balloons, the bane of my life. I'm going to become the Greta Thunberg of the anti-helium balloon society. Oh, look at the clip. I'm going to take that back, but what a flipping mess to have to clear up after somebody else. So I've answered my own question from earlier. This is where all the timbers come from. So this is called Thieves Plantation, and the farm, so the main bit of the village, Prendwick's just down below. Got Simon's Side in the distance over here. And although it's not blue skies, which is my favourite type of sky, it's still quite atmospheric. A bit moody, a little bit windy, but it's dry. Answers on a postcard. Just a little word of warning if you're going to follow this route. As you're coming up, you get carried away by the fact you've got this nice track to follow. You don't want to be going through the gate there. It does have footpath markers on, but you want to be following this farm track just this way. So this will take you through this field and then bear round to the right and up to Hart Law. This track here that I've just come along, not particularly well marked. It's just a faint change of colour of the grass. But I'm just hoping we're not going into the mist. That I think I don't think we're far off now, and I don't think we've got to get quite that high. There's nothing worse than doing a trig in the mist. It's a real anti-climax. It's good to get out and stretch your legs, but you want a view from the top if you can. I can actually see the trig now, just slightly up and past the last tree. Another one bagged. Don't know if you can hear me, it is blowing a hoolie now, properly giving it 6 now. So I'm going to take a different route on the way down, make a circular walk of it, so I'll take you along for the rest of it. You can hear the roar of the wind going through all these trees. It's tremendous. Glad it's blowing that way. So if they go, they're not coming down on my head. Wild now. Still, it's better than being in the house. Worrying when you get to the bottom and it looks as rotten as that. When you can hear and feel the wind, it looks like this tree's just leaning out the way. You feeling horny, baby? I've just taken a little detour to just come and have a look at this cottage here. Nice little doer-upper project. It's all locked up and boarded up, and but what a lovely little bit similar to Spy Law really in terms of its size. Oh, there's been a murder. That looks like it's actually maybe lived in. Medic! Oh, pheasant. Beautiful place. You'd need a few quid, but it's got some potential. Looks like it's lived in of sorts. Might be for might be the gamekeepers use it or something for just rustling up a bit of shelter when they're out shooting. It's been very lucky them trees haven't come down, because all the rest of the blooming trees around here seem to have, or the spruce types anyway. The big beeches seem to have fared a bit better. Now this I'm sure I saw on Robson Green. Look at that for a holiday let. It's got a bath on the decking. What a tremendous view. So up in the distance, just there is where the trig point is that we've just been to. So we've been up there, followed the ridge line along, all the way along to like here. That's where it started twisting down. Now we're just on the last leg, back to Prendlewick. I can't remember the name of the place. That is a tremendous holiday let though, isn't it? Look at that. What a place. Unspoilt views for miles and miles. When you look out in that direction, you can literally see 2 farmhouses. Another little belter. Look at that for a shepherd's hut, home power supply by the looks of it, off the solar panels. Gas bottles here, and a view that is stunning. And looking back up the field, just in between the trees, there's another one of the huts, and then there's another one up this track here at the top, which again will have its own bit of privacy and a cracking view. Coming to the end of my walk now. I think I've got down to the bottom of this driveway. I think the path actually goes that way and around the side of the house. It says exit this way, so I'm just going to go this way because it's closer to where I parked the car anyway. But I thoroughly enjoyed that one. It was blowing a hoolie and getting worse now, to be fair. I was going to do a second one, but I think I'll be pushing it for daylight. So Hart Law done, in the bag. Thanks for watching. If you could like and share, it would be appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one. If you fancy it, there's the sign, there's the website. Have a look.